Hello, smile.
Greetings and salutations and welcome and all them other big words. How we doing, Miss Freddie? I hope everybody is doing well. I'm just waiting to see if the thunderstorms don't hit. But it is Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're on just about 2 minutes early, or a couple minutes early, or we were on a couple minutes early. Yep, 2 minutes. Just
Emoji
two.
grinning face with smiling eyes. Hey.
Hey, Emmy, how we doing tonight? Has your package come in yet, Emmingham? Because I'm starting to get worried. I was hoping it would be there by today. I just got done putting out 7 more packages today. Most of which they say will get there Tuesday. So they're going to be like a day later than normal. The only one I did not put out, Mark, if you haven't caught it and you catch the archives, I haven't put yours out yet because the box doesn't seem to like my packing. It keeps wanting to expand and I don't want to put tape on it until I get it boxed up correctly. So I got to go pick up a new box for it. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully being the operative word. But everybody else's went out today. Emery's, Knight, my Missouri guy, my Nebraska one. I forget. I totally forgot. It's been
Arrived Wednesday. A big thank you from my grandchildren and myself.
Sweet. At least I know the post office does work internationally. No, I was worried because I had to put one out to Heroes today as well. Hey, Emery, how we doing tonight? How is the prep work for dadhood going? As you guys can see on the board, I'm doing something that I've gotten away from for a while. We are looking for a 4-letter word. This is the pregame one. And I'm going to start bringing a couple of these back. They will not relate to the vault. They will not relate to anything. It's just strictly pregame stuff. Because I got tired of seeing the same title screen go over and over and over. I get tired of my own creations. I really do. That's how bad it is. I don't know how big the crowd's going to be tonight because I figured everybody's out watching Civil War. Go, Captain! That's all I'm going to say. Because I saw a few people on Instagram had their tickets for tonight.
Going good, supposed to be a New Year baby.
Yeah, unless he's stubborn like you, then he'll like either come real early or real late. One of the two. But yeah, Emery, your package went out tonight. I marked it about fragile about 30 times, so hopefully they won't do anything to it because it's got the her Phantom of the Opera music box in it. It's wrapped up about as best as I could without adding any extra weight to it. So let's hope the post office doesn't screw it up.
Due date deck 30.
Yeah, like I said. Or like I said, it could be a little early, a little late. Chris, your package went out today. WA's went out today. Boomboxes went out today. Heroes went out. Vinny's went out. The only one that didn't is the one that's sitting on my floor over here. And like I said, Mark, I'm going to get it out to you as soon as I can. But like I said, the box just the big game that you got doesn't like any of my boxes for some reason. So I got to find a box that's about another inch wider. But yeah, Belgium's expensive to ship to. You guys know that?
Thanks, Professor.
I send heroes one shirt, $13 shipping and handling. No,
I want to
$15.
taste shredded steak and cheese chimingas.
You're making me hungry. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, it was like $15 to send one shirt over to Belgium. I think I have gained new respect for these auction sites that I visit that ship stuff for like a lot less. Because I know they ship internationally. One of them actually told me they did. And it's like, all the packages I've sent you, you can't give me a deal. Just like one little deal. Nope. But yeah, I was joking with the clerk at the post office. She's like, you might as well just drive this one down. It'd be quicker and cheaper. And I'm thinking, yeah, it probably would have been. I did have one question on your address, Chris. I will send that to you in a little bit. Nope, it is not lure. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see on the screen right now, I'm bringing back something I have been missing for a while. It's the 4-letter word. And basically what we're looking for...
Daughter and baby will be 7 years apart. Lol.
What we're looking for is a 4-letter word that reads straight down. The first letter will go here, second letter here, third letter, fourth letter. But each one of those letters going across completes the word on the screen. And as you guys can see, I finally decided to throw the advertisement note back up there. If you guys have a stream or you know somebody that streams or does a show, right? Mine's a show, mine's not a stream, remember. There wants a little word of mouth. Let me know. We'll try to find a way to put a banner together. We're going to stick it on a couple of games, and then basically they will be the sponsors of the very games. Nope, it is not poor. And I will tell you, these words are not as easy as they look. Because believe it or not, let's see if it's still in there. I gotta see if it's still in there or not. I still have. That one has been sitting out there forever. I just haven't used it. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Go away. There we go. But it is Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday, May the 7th, which means tomorrow is Toy Man Show. I can't wait. I go to every one of them. I spend a ton of money just for you guys. And I got one item I've been really giving heavy consideration to. The trick is, I know it's heavy, so if I do it, it's going to be a pain to ship. It really will. Like I said, that's if I get it. And if it's still there. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have not yet decided on which game. So we're going to see how many people are on the channel and participating. If it is a standard, ordinary game, we got our 2 prizes set up. If it's a big game or a tougher game or a harder game, I'm probably going to pick something out that's a little bigger, a little better. We shall see. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night. I hope you guys are doing well. I did not bring out a co-host tonight because, like I said, I'm doing my cheer section tonight. Captain all the way. If it had been Captain versus, or if it had been Iron Man versus Spider-Man, I might root for Iron Man. But as it's my hero, my boy, my childhood #1 guy, I can't root against Captain.
Fire.
Hey, Flea, how we doing tonight? Nope, it is not higher. So feel free to take guesses while I'm doing the pregame chat. Once we get to the time limit, I will reveal the answers for these.
Pork.
Nope, not pork either. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow is my fun day. Tomorrow, because it started raining today, so the yard got wet again. So my yard work plans for tomorrow kind of got hampered once more. I keep managing to get like a small section of my backyard done, take a break, get ready to go back out there, and the skies just decide to say, that's it for you today. Good to see Nerdy back on. Thank God. I missed him. I've been going nuts. Hey, Turtle. My Mondays have not been the same. And then I about died laughing during Money's broadcast Tuesday. What else? I don't think I watched anybody Wednesday or Thursday. Nope. I had something else on my mind. No rant, it was just something fun to say. Yeah, I got my car empty from the non-existent swap meet. So I got room to load up with goodies tomorrow. The only thing I'm worried about is they call me for work during the broadcast, because I just had a bad feeling today. And I've been kind of fortunate they hadn't called me. It's the joy of being on call 100% of the time. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you know anybody that deserves some word of mouth, let me know, because I'm gonna start putting the banners back on the games to kind of spread the good news, good cheer, good luck. Nope, not on, not care, not hood, not horn. In fact, I will guarantee you, nobody is close yet. And depending on how many participants we have on the channel tonight, will determine what game. Yeah, I was thrilled. They did a choke job number. How do you go from 3-0 to losing in overtime? I think it was 3-0 and then they lost. No, was it 3-0 or 2-0 at the first? I can't remember. It's just like they're afraid to win. They really, really are afraid to win. The best part was...
It's Synth LOL, I win LOL.
No, it is not too many letters. Only 4 letters. Spelling's hard for Turtle, guys, just so y'all know. Very good one, but that is not the one that is written down on the notes.
Lord. They won today.
Oh, they did. See, I didn't watch today's day. Because we just did the bowling tournament. We finished our bowling yesterday. And we're all talking about how bad they blew game 3. So they are up 3-1 in Dallas.
Okay, it's Roy LOL.
I'm thinking they can take the next one. I really do. You don't have that many bad games against the Dallas goalkeepers. I don't think you do.
Hard LOL.
Nope, not hard. That would have been a good one to use, though. I didn't even realize that one was there. But that is the joy. Nope, not blonde. That's the joy of the 4-letter puzzles. There's like all sorts of possibilities. Because I missed pawn when I was writing it down. What else did I miss that I've seen so far? I think I'd seen hard in there.
Ward.
What was the other one? What was the other one I saw? I don't know. There was another good one after I... Oh, the poop one. Yeah, the poop one was good.
How you doing, List Wits? I'm not feeling good.
You know, that's because you eat too much of your own barbecue. You're supposed to send me some. That's what it's supposed to be. The poop one is good, but it's not there.
War.
And while that's running, we're going to see, because like I said, I have not decided on what game I am going to run tonight. I will tell you right now, if we pick a hard one, the prizes will be more on the higher end stuff. If we pick a smaller, simpler one, they'll be on the standard side.
I still have Mexican food left.
No, I want the barbecue. I've been telling you, I'm going to drive to your place one of these days when you just have the barbecue out, and I'm just going to sit myself down and be ready. I'll even be nice and bring the whiskey or the scotch or something. Let's see. Barbecue. Let's see how we can fit that in there.
Day Sage is going. It's the poop again. LOL.
Oh man, but yeah, like I said, guys, I plan on spending money for y'all tomorrow, just like I spent money for shipping today.
St. Louis is not far from Memphis. What are chimichangas?
No, it's not, because I was joking with who was I talking to on Instagram? I think I was talking with Nerdy. And I told Nerdy, it's like, next time you post a barbecue
Fatality
picture...
had a sandwich with pulled pork,
I'm
brisket,
driving to Memphis.
Sloan, fried burritos, MBZ. I don't drink, my guy. More for you.
Okay, well, let's see.
Secret
What would I
BBQ
bring?
sauce.
I bring you... See, I don't want to go... Because I'm not a fan of gooey butter kit. What do we have around here that works? That's a tough question, because I want... Emos doesn't work. King Cake's more back home in Mississippi. Gooey butter cake. I'm drawing a blank. Help me out here, Chris. Yeah, the chimichangas are kind of like fried burritos. Kinda.
Emery's I'm on barbecue strike until July.
What? Barbecue strike? No. That's all
Take
wrong.
fruit basket LOL. Higher.
You want me to bring healthy food to a barbecue?
With
Shame
what
on you,
again?
Turtle. I'm trying to think. What's the good food around here to ship out? I'm trying to think. Something unique to the area. I'm drawing a blank. I really am. I am drawing a blank. Yeah, no, I'm thinking the same thing. Barbecue strike, there's no such thing.
Edive arrangements LOL. Porn. I had so much last month.
I know, and my mouth watered on every photograph. It's a good thing Bubbles wasn't on your, doesn't view your account. Or she'd be telling me to try it. No, it is not porn. Although I did notice that actually fit. I did notice that actually fit. But I made sure we were not going to use that one for the word. Like I said, ladies and
How
gentlemen.
about sweetie pies? You
I know,
could
that's
have
what I'm
left
thinking.
one in the box.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking sweetie pies. But I'm trying to think of what would I get from them. And as you guys can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the 4-letter word for the pregame show to get you guys' mind thinking and rolling and starting. In addition, as you guys can see, I put a little note on here for this one. If you guys run a stream, if you run a show, whether it's on Ustream, YouTube, Dailymotion, Twitch, whatever, and you guys want some word of mouth, let me know.
How about cigars LOL? My mom told me sweetie pie is so good.
It is 98% of the time. You do have those occasional really bad ones that just don't work. But it's like, to get into sweetie pies, you basically, especially if you're doing it during the work week, you have to pretty much leave the office 2 hours beforehand because they get busy. Yeah, I mean busy. See, I was thinking Ted Drews. I think I gave him some Ted Drews.
I would recommend Blueberry Hill, but there's a dart tournament going on there.
See, I have never been to Blueberry Hill yet. I have not been to Blueberry Hill yet. I don't know why I haven't been, but I have not been to that one yet. Nope, it is not pear. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a 4-letter word. Each letter completes one word going across. Where's my ruler stick? There's my ruler stick. Yeah, fall over, Mark. Just what you need. We are looking for a 4-letter word, straight down the board. Each letter completes something going across. All 4 are legitimate words.
But I want some White Castle right now.
See, I can't do White Castle anymore. Last time I did White Castle, it was something somebody told me and I ignored them. They said basically don't do White Castle late night, and I kind of ignored them. Nope, not north. And I did, and I got up the next day and my stomach felt like a lead weight. So it's basically, White Castle is on my do not do list anymore. I'm trying to think of the... And the worst part is, rather than a lot of these places promote St. Louis foods, they're getting back into the habit of trying to do other location foods, and they don't do it right. Because there's a couple of restaurants that try to say they do New Orleans Creole cooking. I have been to both of them.
Lurk.
Doesn't work in the slightest. It does not work in the slightest. One's close. One is close because the guy actually lived there. But I guess it's kind of a case of if he's not doing the cooking, it's not Creole cooking.
Well, get the lead belly perk and you'll be fine, lol.
I know. I need to get back and play some Fallout. I think I'm like at that point in Fallout
Pure.
where I'm in like one story and I can't get past it, so it's just like I'll put it away and I never put it back in.
You mean like Broadway Oyster Bar?
No, the one I am thinking of is Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores is the main chef is from either New Orleans or Lower Alabama. I can't remember which.
More of a South Carolina BBQ person.
And you can tell when he's doing the cooking and when everybody else is doing the cooking. See, I'm with you, Emery. I prefer Carolina barbecue for the most part. I do not like Kansas City barbecue. Texas barbecue is good.
Just like Georgia, they claim they have the best barbecue in the South. Lies. Every barbecue spot wanted to hire me when I was living in Ed, skipping the rest. Loud.
No, Georgia does not have the best barbecue, as much as they try to. Like I said, to me, it's Carolina, Memphis, then Texas, and then Kansas City.
Lord.
If you're not one of those 4, don't even try it. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't cook those 4 styles, don't even try it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a 4-letter
Alabama is
word.
okay, but their sauce is white.
Well, see, I don't have a problem with the white sauce. It's just, it's
Thank
because
you.
they do more flour
Somebody
than
agree
anything.
with me. Look,
I think because they do more flour than they should. I think. But like I said, it's been so long since I've been on the coast. But like I said, nothing beats Creole cooking. I will tell you that right now. Because it was when
Carolina, Memphis, and mine, LOL.
Because when we go to the Missouri State Fair, there's one couple.
Not flour, mayo. Lube.
Thank you, mayonnaise. Yes, I don't know why I think of flour. When we do go to the Missouri State Fair, there's one booth I do go to every time, and that's because they are actually from New Orleans. They make their
One
stuff
job
down
I
there.
have in Atlanta, the owner want my sauce, but I told him 100000. He tried to fire me. NST Louis Emery's.
See, exactly. Nope. If he doesn't have the recipe for it,
Right.
he's out of luck.
Nook. And I quit.
But yeah, like I say, there was one couple. They go to the Missouri State. They do all the state fairs, and they pretty much bring nothing but Creole spices that they have grown, that they have put together, that they have arranged.
Narc.
And it's like, that's my Creole source. Yes, I could call down and get it shipped up, but it's like I want that for special occasions. Nope, it is not narc. All right, guys, we're going to give you about 5 more minutes to try to figure out the item, the 4-letter word tonight. Nope, not Rome. And then we're going to try to decide which game we're going to play. Rather than me picking the game and then seeing if we got enough participants.
He was not paying me enough. Crow.
If we don't get enough, because I don't want to pick a game and we don't have enough participants for it. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to see how many people are on the channel, how many people are interested in participating.
Park.
And then we're going to pick the game from that. Nope, not Crow, not Park. But yeah, like I said, to me, Carolina
What tonight
barbecue
prize?
is above and beyond. Carolina, Texas / Memphis. You can alternate the two. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Then Kansas City.
Port.
And I think that's about it. Like I said, I would. If you don't know the recipes for those 4, don't bother, because I will not be.
How about
I'll eat
Kevin's
it, but I'm not
Smokehouse
interested.
in Crystal City?
Kettle Hut. I'm trying to think. Do I know that one? I think I've driven by that one, but I've never been to it. Sort of like Annie Guns. Everybody tells me Annie's Guns is like absolutely fabulous, but I have yet to go into it. But I gotta put some budget together to take Julie out for food on occasion. And hopefully, because I didn't tell you guys this, she did her interview Thursday. They got her writing one project, and hopefully that'll be enough for her to get her little coding job. At least that's what I'm hoping. Nope, not harp either.
Nose.
Alright guys, while I was doing that, we're going to see who else is interested in participating in the game
Cause the
tonight.
reason I asked about the prize cause pit play. Never mind that answer. Horn.
Because pit play? You lost me, HBK.
Game 5 tonight versus WSH. In.
Oh, Pittsburgh versus Washington.
Count me in.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see how many people are interested in participating. And depending on how many people are interested in participating, that will determine the game. And that will determine which prize I actually select. Or I should say, which choices of prizes. And yeah, like I said, I didn't expect too many people to be on tonight because A, hockey's going on, and B, that's playing. Because like I said, it was amazing how many people I saw that posted their tickets that they pre-bought for Civil War. And the funny thing is, it's like, as much as I want to see it, I'm probably going to go see Ratchet and Clank first. I know that sounds weird, especially coming from me. But yeah, I think I'm going to go see Ratchet and Clank, and because I don't expect it to be as busy.
Pooh.
And then once
Civil War sucks, LOL.
And once the crowds kind of die out, then I'm probably going to go see Civil War. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we were looking to see how many people are interested in participating tonight. I've got 2 so far. Nope, not Poon, not Loon.
Captain Quark is a total smeckhead. Moon.
See, all the more reason I want to go see it. Like I said, I heard the jokes are pretty much run-of-the-mill, but the timing is pretty damn good for the movie. One guy, he said it basically is his number 4 movie of the year so far. But he hasn't seen Civil War yet, which I'm going to bet goes up to number 1. I forget what else he had on the list. I think the funny thing was he had mostly children's movies on his list. I think he had like Zootopia. What's the can't think of the name of it now. The one with the Snow White witch. Drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. It'll come to me. The Hunter. The Huntsman. That's the one.
Kurt.
There we go. Nope, not Kurd either. Kurd would have been a good one to use. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking to see who else is interested in participating. Right now I have Emery's, I have Chris. If you're interested in participating, please speak up. Because like I said, the number of participants will determine the game, and the game will be determining the prize. So again, all you gotta do is tell me if you're interested or not, or I should say if you're in or not.
Come on, join in. I'll participate.
Alright, fatality is in. There's 3. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. I got enough for at least a game
I
of choice.
think it was all that great want as true to comics as I hoped. Disney takes a lot of liberty with the storylines, I feel.
Well, they can't. They can't
Hey,
follow.
they'll save you the money and spoil Civil War for you. LOL. Lisa renders and Lincoln dies. Lol. You're welcome. LOL. Comics and Disney. LOL. Drops a cow on turtle.
Just drop a cent on him. They've got to take some liberties, or they're going to get lots of complaints. It's like, I already read this story, so they got to make some changes.
Emoji cow face.
Because if they don't make some changes, everybody's going to pretty much know exactly everything that's going to happen. For instance, I'm trying to think of what the movie was I got done seeing. What was the one I was thinking of right off the top of my head? Lord of the Rings. That's the one I was thinking of.
Court.
They had to make some massive changes in the movie part. Not Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Because everybody that knew Lord of the Rings
My brother loved his Captain America toy. He's
everything
a
that
fanatic.
happened for...
My older brother. These movies I feel are for people who didn't read the comics trying to bring in new people. If a team I'll join cause of the game of Pit vs WSH. Make it Brahmin LOL.
No. Their money will always come from
The story
people that read
always
the
ends
comics.
basically the same.
They will always target the people that read the comics or read the books before they turn their attention to non-viewers or non-fans, because they know those are the people that are going to want to spend money to go see their heroes. Alright, we got HBK at the moment, and Turtle, we're at 5. Try to get one more and we'll see what happens. Because I know which game I can use if I get one more participant.
How many fanboys pop up after movies? A bunch of people who have no idea.
No, because if you think about it, all it takes is for one comic book fan to tell their circle this movie blows. That's all it takes. For instance, and I hate using it because it was not a great movie, but I will use the Green Lantern movie as an example. Green Lantern, when Ryan Reynolds did it, was supposed to be a big blockbuster. That was their intent. It took a couple of comic book fans to go in and basically say, don't bother. It made money, yes, but
Okay,
it
I
did not
have a
make
huge
what they
massive
were
collection
hoping
of
for.
comics Civil War blows, LOL.
So it hit the dirt because the comic book fans basically ripped it to shreds, and nobody after that first couple of weeks went to see it. Whereas if you look at
How many people in so far?
5 so far, HBK, 5 so far. I'm looking for one more. If I get one more, I know which game I'm going to
Like
pick.
Batman v Superman sucked.
See, I've heard a lot of people say that Batman vs Superman wasn't the epic they were hoping for. They didn't say it stunk. They didn't say it was bad. They basically said it didn't do what it was supposed to do. And because of that, it took a publicity hit. Well, guess who said it sucked? Or who said it wasn't as epic as it should have been? Comic book fans. So yeah, did it do well? Absolutely. Did it do as well as I think the studios
It
were
was
hoping?
bad, LOL.
Nope.
So if I'll join, I'll be 6. I
I
will
know.
be
That's what,
streaming
I
soon.
can't wait to see.
I am waiting on my camera to come in mail. They took too many liberties.
I'm going to tell you right now, Fatality, just don't do Ustream. As much as you would like to, because it's the big viewer, if you're just getting started, just jump right into YouTube, in my opinion. I know Nerdy would say otherwise. I know Ron Mexico, Money, and all the others would say, don't do it because you're not going to get the numbers to start with. There are more upsides to YouTube, to me, than with Ustream. I haven't done Daily Motion but like once, so I don't know what the advertising or the ad process is. And I don't do Twitch because I probably should, but I don't. No, you are number 5 at the moment, HBK. I got you down as number 5. So I'm looking for one more interested participant. Right now I got Emery's, I got Chris, I got Fatality, I got HBK,
I have
and I
been
got Turtle.
listening to all of them. I won't be doing it a lot. Do a stream you ah ha 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 lol.
Well, like I said, you find yourself a routine or a pattern, and once you get the pattern down, you keep to it, and they will come in. Because it's like Moneymaker. He used to do, I think he said he used to do like 4 times a week, and then he dropped it down to 1 within like a couple of months, I think, because it was basically, it took that much work to do. But see, you need a barbecue stream. That's all I'm going to say. You just get the camera, you point it at the barbecue grill, and we're set. All right, we have 5. We are looking for one more interested participant, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone that is still on the channel that is interested, please speak up now. And we are still looking for our 4-letter word tonight.
A cooking stream. You read my head list, Wits.
Exactly, because I've only seen, how many cooking streams have I seen? I'm going to say 3.
It watch a BBQ stream.
Conspiracy Chef does his on occasion. He hasn't done his cooking stream in a while. Snoopy has done a cooking stream. And there was one other one which was really good. He was basically doing like you see on TV where he's actually cooking and he's telling you how to make the stuff. But I only saw him like once or twice and then he kind of just disappeared.
Doomsday and Superman fight was a complete letdown. That is my favorite part of the Superman saga. They ruined it. The animated Super V-Do.
The animated Super V-Do. I'm going to let you finish that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 participants. We are looking for one more. And while we're looking, I'm going to go pick a game to open. Because I already had one in mind.
Drops a cow on Doomsday. Superman v Doomsday was better.
We're looking for one more to finish this off. And then we will be ready to get started.
I watched a guy weatherproof his house and a couple put together an IKEA dresser LOL.
The one that did the IKEA dresser, he's done a couple of those.
Be right back. I'm fixing a quesadilla. Anybody want one?
See, he's making me hungry again. He's making me hungry again.
Damn autocorrect Superman. One word LOL.
Alright guys, right now I got Emery's, I got Chris, I got Fatality, I got HBK, and I got Turtle. I'm looking for one more participant. We're looking for one more participant.
I watched a guy waterproof his basement LOL.
See, people just have fun. They just stream random stuff. We got Emery's, we got Chris, we got Fatality, HBK, and Turtle. And looking for one more person to participate in the prize game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Prizes, prizes, and more prizes. And because I like the game that we're doing, I'm not even going to use these ones. I'm not using these ones tonight. Because we are doing the prize game, so you got one more chance to jump in. Somebody speak up, because once I show it, I know my 5 that are in are going to be very happy.
I watched some Canadians bowling.
No,
While I was in college I did basement waterproofing. It was a pain, really hard work. If it not teams, I'm out.
No, it's not going to be teams, HBK, unless I get one more. Like I said, if I get one more, it'll be teams. Because I'll do teams of 3.
College.
If I don't get one more and you're out, then we'll go with 4 players.
Damn it.
But that's why you always come prepared. All right, we're going to mark HBK out. We got Emery's Quiz, Fatality, and Turtle. So we got a 4-man tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I gave you guys the shot at it. Nobody else jumped in. We are doing a 4-man tournament.
I'm flipping from you to the NHL game. I watched a guy showing his collection of Richard Nixon pics. Oh wait, that was Day Saint. Never mind, LOL. Port. Canadian bowling uses 5 pins instead of 1-0 and smaller balls. What do you think about Jackson for a boy? LOL. Dova told me to ask.
About Jackson for a boy? I don't know about that one. Alright, what did I do with my tournament board? There it is.
He would be called Jax.
In that case, call him Daxter.
Could be worse, could be Dweezil.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get started. We're going to have Emery, Chris, Fatality, and Turtle. And we'll see who gets paired off with who.
We play both in Canada, 5 and 1-0 pin.
See, 5 pin is not.
Me and Chris v the world.
Alright. Nope. Not a. Oh, wait, yeah, it was. It was supposed to be a team one. Because I've been wanting to test it, so we're going to do it. No, we're going to stick with one I know works. We're going to stick with one I know that works. Alright, I'm going to turn the music off for a minute. Oh wait, I didn't want that. That's what I wanted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've been looking for the 4-letter word. We haven't seen it tonight. The magical, missing 4-letter word. And we have one person come off by 1 letter. We had one person come off by 1 letter. The magical word of the night was lion. Lion. We had slot, mist, tune, and corn. And the word of the night that we were looking for the 4-letter word was lion. I saw loon, but I never saw the lion one come
Good luck, guys. Sorry, they Saint fan if my NHL team was not.
You just have to hope they win now. Because, like I said, it was funny because a lot of people were bragging before the Stars loss the past day. It's like, we never lose when I go to the game. We never lose when I go to the game. Yep, they lost this time. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 4-player tournament for the following.
Why didn't I think of that? I am a Leo too.
All right, come on, start working. Oh, did I turn the sound off on the computer? That's why. Duh. Hell, if I turn the sound on, doesn't it? Dummy. Always have the music on or it's not going to do you any good.
Bathroom 1 minute. Good luck and good night to all. Go Pens go.
And while it's playing, like I said, once in a while, I'm going to pick the prize from now on. Once in a while. And as you guys can see, we've been talking about this a little bit. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there's no choice on the prize. The prize for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Iron Man. The Iron Man Select figure.
I've heard this music before.
With the base and everything. So one of the 4 players will be winning this.
Back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't speak up, you have missed your chance to win the Iron Man figure tonight.
I thought I sent you my address the first time I won.
Nope, not teams. Not teams, Emery's tournament. Mark, you did. I had your address. I did not. I sent out everybody's package today but yours. And the only reason I did not send yours out today is because I thought it was going to fit in the box, and I kept trying to pack it up, and it keeps poking out. So I got to finish wrapping yours tonight. Or I got to go get another one box. A 1-inch size larger, so I can get yours out tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 4-player tournament.
Send it into smile.
In round 1, Emery's will be taking on Chris. In round 2, Fatality will be taking on Turtle, and it was done by flip of the coin. And whoever wins between each round will be meeting on the 3rd and final board. No, it's because you got the game. I'm pretty much using the largest box I have right now, and it's just like half an inch bigger than my box, literally. So, like I said, yours will be going out sometime this week. Like I said, I got everybody's out today but yours. All right.
Chris.
So, again, this will be a game We got a 4-man tournament. Emery's and Chris will meet off
Okay,
in board
smile.
number 1. And Fatality and Turtle will meet up in board number 2. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the prize they are competing for tonight. The Iron Man Select, Marvel Select figure. Because like I said, we were talking about Civil War tonight. And like I said, with all the
You
pictures
are
and all
my
the
map to play
photos,
against.
I had to do it. I had to actually pick the prize this evening. Alright, your goal in the game is to capture as many triangles as you can before your opponent. There are 6 triangles that can be captured. You capture them by answering the questions that come up. Now, to do this, I've kind of changed the rules a little bit. One player will be chosen to be first. I will choose the first number at random. After which a trivia question will be shown. The player that has control of the board, in other words, player number 1, will have the choice of answering the question or giving it to their opponent. The first answer will have no multiple choice options. None whatsoever. You basically have to answer it without any help. There is a timer for that, just to let you know. Your time limit with no multiple choice options is 45 seconds. Okay? If the question is answered, the player that answers it gets control of the board. They again then make the same choice. However, if they fail to answer the question in the 45 seconds, the next player will see the multiple choice options. Okay? They will then be able to choose the answer they think is the correct one. If they fail to choose, it goes back to player 1. However, your time limit is very, very short. Once the multiple choice options come up, you pretty much, once you see them, you better pick one and put it in. Because the timer is about 20 seconds.
Who is first? That seems like a big advantage, lol.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I don't think it is because of some of the questions, but we're going to see. Okay? Whoever has control chooses the next numbered question. Once you remove the 3 questions surrounding a star, you capture that star. And the first player to remove 4 stars wins the game. If both players capture 3, it's a 1-question tiebreaker. It is a toss-up. First player to...
My messages are taking way longer than 20 sec.
If you have 3...
And I have gold to
toss-up
my
question
Google
comes up. Okay? And we're not doing a closed game, so we're not worried about that. Alright, so we are going to go and Emery's has control of the board first. Again, it's all totally at random. It is totally at random here. So Emery's question number 1 is going to be your choice as to whether or not you answer this or you dare Chris to answer it. We're going to start with question number 3. Which French mathematician was responsible for the adoption of the decimal system for use in the metric system? Okay? So, Emery, you can either answer this or you can pass this. And while we're waiting, where is... We're going to... Which French mathematician was responsible for the adoption of the decimal system? Actually, I should have done this by category and then had you pass or do it. But I forgot to fix that. Definite change. Change it to categories. So Emery's, you can either take it or you can pass it. But if you take it, your timer has started. So you basically have 45 seconds to say take or pass.
Answer. Jeez.
All right, you're gonna answer it. All right. So which French mathematician?
Good luck, everyone.
Was responsible for the adoption of the decimal system for use in the metric system? So you basically have 45 seconds to answer or pass. Is basically how it's going to go. If you pass it, your opponent will get 45 seconds with which to. So we're going to use the first one as an example. So yeah, you got 45 seconds up to which to answer or pass.
Simon Stephen?
No, it is not Simon Stephen. Which means, Chris, we're going to show you the multiple choice. We're going to show you the multiple choice options. We have
LOL.
Émile Lemoine, Comte Joseph Louis Lagrange, or Joseph Louisville. Ignore the timer while it's running. It's one of those things I still got to fix, so the timer goes after I tell it to go. Right now it's set to go right as it's.
3.
Chris is going to go with Joseph Louisville. Is it Joseph Louisville? No, it is not. Emery's. It is back to your choice. Is it Émile Lemoine or Comte Joseph Louis Lagrange? Which French mathematician was responsible for the adoption of the decimal system for use in the metric system?
1.
No, it was not Émile Lemoine. It was Comte Joseph Louis Lagrange. And by that, Chris takes question number 1 by default. And Chris, you have the choice of where to go. So again, number 3 is off the board. Okay, like I said, I gotta work on the timing bit.
7, please.
Number 7. All right, Chris, you will have. Oh, didn't reprint the timer. Why did it not redo the timer? In the play Hamlet, what is the play within the play? In Hamlet, what is the play within the play? You have 45 seconds to either
I
answer
won last week. I like the come from behind.
or the pass. And your 45 seconds starts now. In the play Hamlet, what is the play within the play? So Chris, you can either take it or you can pass it. And if you've taken it, just give me an answer. If you don't want to answer, you just pass it. 25 seconds. In the play Hamlet, what is the play within the
Pass.
play? All right, he is passing it to Emery's. Emery's, here are your multiple choice options. We have Pyramus and Thisbe, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, or the murder of Gonzago. And your 20-second timer
Mousetrap.
will start now.
Low elf. 3.
Number 3, Emery says it is the murder of Gonzago. Is it indeed the murder of Gonzago? Indeed it is. Emery's, you are correct, and that means you have control of the board. I would not have taken Mousetrap. In the original Hamlet, it is not called the Mousetrap. Good. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that again. Hold on 1 minute.
Six.
All right, so my timer is screwed up. My timer is definitely screwed up. All right, Emery's is going to go with number 6. So Emery's, here is your question. Again, you can either take it or you can pass it. This 16th century Spanish leader Ignatius formed the nucleus of what group of religious followers while at the University of Paris? The 16th century leader Ignatius formed the nucleus of what group of religious followers while at the University of Paris? You have 45 seconds to answer or pass from now. Twenty seconds. Oh,
Pass.
timer's working.
Jesuits.
All right, Emery's is passing. Chris, that means you get to see the multiple choice options. Providing they come up. And they're not coming up. I don't know why. I swear this thing worked 100% earlier. But Chris, you are correct. It is the Jesuits. Which means that Chris has taken a 1 triangle lead at the moment.
LOL.
All right, Chris, you have control of the board. Which number would you like next? We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Number 10. Chris trying to take a 2-0 lead. And here is the question. For what antibiotics creation to fight tuberculosis did Selman Waksman win the 1952 Nobel Prize for Literature? For what antibiotics creation to fight tuberculosis did Selman Waksman win the 1952 Nobel Prize for Medicine? I just said literature, didn't I? All right, you have 45 seconds whether to answer or pass from now.
Streptomycin.
Correct. It was indeed streptomycin. Right there at the bottom. Streptomycin was his creation, which means Chris has taken two of them now. As we erase number 10. And Chris, that means you are still in control of the board. Which one would you like next? I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9.
Nine.
Number 9. All right, nobody can capture it yet. But here is the question. What is the name given
Was
to a
putting daughter to
flush...
bed, did he get it?
Yes, he did. What is the name given to a flush-decked warship with one tier of guns that is typically recognized as a small naval escort vehicle? You have 45 seconds to play or pass from now.
Pass.
All right, he's passing it to you, Emery's. What is the name given to a flush-decked warship with one tier of guns that is typically recognized as a small naval escort vehicle? And your 45 seconds to guess starts now.
Cruiser.
Nope, it is not a cruiser, which means, Chris, you get to see the multiple choices. And your multiple choices are as follows. Well, they didn't come up again. Why are they not coming up? I have no clue. Your choices are as follows. I'm going to go in here so I can read them. So ignore the... That's a good question. Why are they not popping up like they should? Alright, that makes no sense. Everything should be coming up. Everything's here. Why is it not broadcasting? Why is it not doing it? Alright, your choices are, since you can't see them, Corvair, Corvette, or Mustang. Chris, is it a Corvair, a Corvette, or a Mustang?
One.
It is not a Corvair. So, Emery's, is it a Corvette or is it a Mustang?
Corvette.
Correct. It is indeed a Corvette. And I have no clue why those are not showing up. They're all programmed to show up. And why did it just do that? I don't know.
5.
Alright, give me 1 minute while I get these erased. Number 5. Here is the question to capture a triangle. In which novel would you find the brothers Dmitri, Ivan, Alexei, and I can never say his last name. Is this one? Smerdyakov. So, in which novel would you find the brothers Dmitri, Ivan, Alexei, and Smerdyakov? Emery's, your 45 seconds to make your decision starts now. If you get this right, you capture the triangle that you don't see. If you pass it and Chris gets it, he wins the game. In which novel would you find the brothers Dmitri, Ivan, Alexei, and Smerdyakov? 20 seconds, Emery's. I know I tested that. I have to go back and double check. No, it is not the key. All right, Chris. He took a guess at it. So that means you get to see the multiple choice if they come up. Which, of course, they don't.
Come on, Google Fiber, LOL.
All right, so your choices are Anna Karenina, Crime and Punishment, or the brothers Kazmarov. So your three choices are Anna Karenina, Crime and Punishment, or the brothers Kazmarov.
The brothers Karamazov.
Karamazov. Yes. I know. Say it right. And you are indeed correct.
Yup.
It is indeed the brothers Karamazov, which means Chris has taken the third triangle, which means, Emery, you've got to get a clean sweep, or Chris wins. So we're going to erase the question.
It is Karamazov.
I know. It is Karamazov. I don't know why I can't say it. So, Chris, you have control of the board. There are 4 questions left. Would you like number 1, 2, 4, or 8?
That's okay, you win some, you lose some. 3 for the kill.
You're talking about 2 for the kill. Number 2 for the kill. All right. What snake-like name was given by Federalists to the Peace Party?
You mean to?
That sprang up in the northern states during the Civil War. What snake-like name was given by Federalists to the Peace Party that sprang up in the northern states during the Civil War? You have 45 seconds to decide play, or to pass it from now. What snake-like name was given by Federalists to the Peace Party that sprang up in the northern states during the Civil War? If you guess it, you win. If you pass it to Emery's and he guesses it, he wins. If you pass it to Emery's and he misses it, you still have to get the multiple choice. All right, Emery's, he's passing it to you. What snake-like name was given by Federalists to the Peace Party that sprang up in the northern states during the Civil War? Emery's, you gotta wait till I finish the question and tell you. Your 45 seconds to answer the question starts now. You have 20 seconds. Ten. No answer. All right, Chris. That means you're going to get to see... It's not doing... I don't know why it's not doing that. Your choices are... Constrictors...
That's my answer.
Okay. But it is not Chito Harjo. So, Chris, your choices are... Constrictors, copperheads, or rattlesnakes. What snake-like name was given by Federalists to the peace party that sprang up in the northern states during the Civil War? Constrictors, copperheads, or rattlesnakes?
1.
It is not constrictors. Emery's, you're still in it. Is it copperheads or rattlesnakes? Like I said, I gotta fix the freaking multiple choice button. Why is it not working? I don't know. So, Emery's, is it copperheads or rattlesnakes? If you get this right, you're still in it.
LOL.
If you are wrong, Chris wins the triangle and the game. Is it copperheads or rattlesnakes?
Western Turtles. My was in before turtle. Copperhead to be tech.
And indeed they are copperheads. The peace party was known as copperheads, which means Emery's steals a triangle, and that means he is still in this. It is 3-1. And Emery's, it is your choice. Which number would you like?
One.
Number 1. And here is the question. By PGA rules, for a golfer to be part of the senior tour, how old must he be in years? By PGA rules, for a golfer to be part of the senior tour, how old must he be in years? So, Emery's, you have 45 seconds to either answer or pass from now. By PGA rules, for a golfer to be part of the senior tour, how old must he be in years?
Five.
No, he must not be 55, which means, Chris, you, if this comes up, nope, doesn't come up. Your choices are, Chris, 50, 52, or 60.
50.
So, Chris, by PGA rules, a golfer must be how old to be part of the senior tour?
50.
Correct. By PGA rules, a golfer must reach the age of 50 to qualify for the senior tour. In fact, I just found out that John Daly just turned 50, so he just now qualified for the senior tour. I thought he was actually older than that. All right, Chris, you have control of the board. Would you like number 4 to try for the win or number 8?
For the win.
Number 4 for the win. This word in the art world refers to the laying on such a thick layer of paint as to cause it to stand up in lumps. This word in the art world refers to the laying on such a thick layer of paint as to cause it to stand up in lumps. You may either play or pass from now. And again, a non-answer is considered a pass, just so you guys know. Or no, I'm sorry, a non-answer is considered a play with no answer. "20 seconds. Or now 20 seconds. Sorry.
I'll guess gesso.
Nope, it is not gesso. And I know this thing's not going to pop it up again. All right, Emery's. You have a chance to steal another one from me. As soon as I get to the 3 words.
Impasto.
Oh, see, I don't even need to pull the multiple choice option up. It is indeed impasto or impasto. It is basically how you stand it up in lumps, which means we have a 3-2 game. And Emery's, you have control of the board. All right, Emery's. So this question will decide whether or not we go to the 1-question tiebreaker or not. According to the Bible, what multiple of 60 was the number of men led out of Egypt by Moses in Exodus? According to the Bible, what multiple of 60 was the number of men led out of Egypt by Moses in Exodus? You have 45 seconds to play or pass from now. According to the Bible, what multiple of 60 was the number of men led out of Egypt by Moses in Exodus?
Six zero 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 zero.
And he goes with 600,000, and it was indeed 600,000. Which means we have a tie for game number 1. Which means we have a tiebreaker question. All right, guys, so that means whoever gets this takes board and game number 1. It was indeed 600,000. All right, so here we have a tie. It is 3-3.
GG, Chris.
I'm going to reveal the tiebreaker question. Chris and Emery's, the first correct answer wins the board. It moves on to the finals. All right, guys, so here is the question. Most everyone knows that Icarus flew too close to the sun and his wax shoes melted. Who, specifically by name, made those wax shoes? Everyone knows that Icarus flew too close to the sun and his wax shoes melted. Who made those wax shoes?
Daedalus.
And Chris is in first with the tiebreaker. It was indeed Daedalus. Daedalus was his father. Which means Chris is moving on to the finals, where he will either take on Fatality or he will take on Turtle. Nicely done, Chris. And I'm hoping I didn't give that one away when I did the...
Daedalus.
When I did it the first time.
GG, Chris.
Right,
You too, Emery's.
Oh, don't slip. Oh, now I know why it's not doing it right. Alright, give me 1 minute. Apparently my skeleton file is off.
See you guys soon, going to hang with Craigers LOL.
It's more like she's calling you. Cancel this. File. Open. Browse. Bear with me 1 minute while I get the correct file.
Have a good night, everyone.
Alright. Now we should be in good shape, I hope.
Is there a vault round for the champion?
Yeah, there will be. Or I think there will be.
You two Emrys.
I'm looking to see if I do have a vault for this one. No, I do not have a vault for this one.
Yes, dealing with a teenager and a pregnant woman are one in the same, laughing.
Alright. Fatality and Turtle. You guys will be heading off in board number 2. And I'm hoping my multiple choice on this works.
1-0.
And to start this off, it will be Turtle. Luck of the toss. So Fatality, I'm hoping you're here. And since I can't play my music at the moment, we will put on my backup theme. All right, Turtle, you're going to have first. You're going to have control, but I'm choosing the first number as the host, and we're going to start with question number 8.
I'm here.
So, Turtle, I know you're here because I saw the comment. Tay-Sachs disease is the result of a buildup of fat cells where? And unfortunately, you can't read it because it's glary. Tay-Sachs disease is the result of a buildup of fat cells where? Turtle, your 45-second timer to play or pass starts now. "20 seconds, Turtle." Again, if you don't answer, it's assumed to be a play with no response. Tay-Sachs disease is a result of a buildup of fat cells where?
Play and it's in the brain.
Correct. It is indeed in the brain. All right, Turtle, you still have control. What number choice would you like us to make now? Yeah, you don't have to say play. You just give me the answer. And you just beat the timer. I'm going to warn you. So, Turtle, it is your choice.
Hello, Day Saint fan. Much love, my friend.
Hey,
Fine.
Smoothie, how we doing? All right, number 5. In the book Call of the Wild, most people know the character of Buck. But which wolf did Buck defeat to become the pack leader? In the book Call of the Wild, most people know the character of Buck, but which wolf did Buck defeat to become the pack leader? And your timer starts now. 20 seconds.
Spitz.
Correct. It was indeed Spitz. And Turtle on a roll so far this time. All right, Turtle. You still control the board. Where would you like to go next? Here's my tiebreaker question. Oh, okay, it's there. Cool. I started to panic for a minute. That's weird. It's not coming up on my board list.
How many do I need to get in a row?
That depends on which numbers you pick. You got to remember, you got to get 4 triangles to win the game. Number 2. All right, here's the question. Damn it, Frost. Fresh.
Four.
Number 4. All right. Here is your question, Turtle. In Andy Warhol's Cars series of paintings, what model of car did he use for the unfinished series? In Andy Warhol's Cars series of paintings, what model of car did he use for the unfinished series? And your timer starts now. In Andy Warhol's Cars series of paintings, what model of car did he use for the unfinished series? Yep, time's up, Turtle. That was 45 seconds. All right, Fatality. Your choices are Audi, Chevrolet, and Mercedes-Benz. In Andy Warhol's Car series of paintings, what model of car did he use for the unfinished series? Did he use an Audi, a Chevrolet, or Mercedes-Benz? So Fatality is your choice.
Mercedes-Benz.
And indeed he did. He used the Mercedes-Benz for his car picture. Car series of paintings. Sorry, Turtle, the timer got you on that one. Which means Fatality takes triangle number 1. All right, Fatality, you are in control of the board.
One.
Number 1. And here is the question. If a passage of music is marked PP, it is defined as pianissimo. What does pianissimo mean? If a passage of music is marked PP, it is defined as pianissimo. What does that mean? And your timer starts now. Again, you can have 45 seconds to play or pass. If a passage of music is marked PP, it is defined as pianissimo. What does pianissimo mean? So again, you can play or you can pass.
Very soft.
Correct. It is to play very softly, which means that there goes the timer, which means Turtle has taken, or Fatality has taken 2 triangles so far.
Perform softly.
And Fatality, it is your choice for the next question. As you can see, you cannot capture a triangle on the next question.
2.
Number 2. In Treasure Island, who was Captain Flint? In Treasure Island, who was Captain Flint? And your timer starts now.
Pirate.
Nope, it was not a pirate. All right, Turtle. You're going to have a chance to steal this one. I did the same thing last time. Hate it when it does that. Give me 1 minute. And we... No, not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right, Turtle. Your choices are, again, here's the question. In Treasure Island, who was called Captain Flint? Was he the second cabin boy? Was he the night watch? Or was he the parrot? So, Turtle, who was known as Captain Flint? Was he the second cabin boy? Was he the night watchman? Or was he the parrot? And your timer, since it's still screwed up, starts now.
The parrot.
Correct! Captain Flint was indeed the parrot. All right, Turtle. You are back in control of the board. What number would you like to choose? We're down to 3, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Like I said, I'm just very disappointed my multiple choice button is not working like it's supposed to. And I'm trying to figure out why. Number 6. All right, Turtle. Here's your question. In 2016,
And it was a Norwegian blue. Then again, so was the infamous dead parrot.
In 2016, Which NASA spacecraft is scheduled to go into polar orbit around Jupiter to study its composition, gravity, and other astronomical effects? So again, here's the question. In 2016, which NASA spacecraft is scheduled to go into polar orbit around Jupiter to study its composition, gravity, and other astronomical effects? And your timer starts now, Turtle. In 2016, which NASA spacecraft is scheduled to go into polar orbit around Jupiter to study its composition, gravity, and other astronomical effects?
Juno.
Correct. It was indeed Juno. I think it's supposed to be there in August. I think was the lineup, which means Turtle captures his first triangle, and we have a 2-1 game right now. All right, Turtle, you are still in control of the board.
Nine.
Number 9. All right, Turtle, if you get this, you tie it up. Jonathan Swift wrote in a 19. Let me try that again. Jonathan, I can't speak English today, can I? Jonathan Swift wrote in a 1729 satirical essay that the poor people of Ireland should sell their children as what? Jonathan Swift wrote in a 1729 satirical essay that the poor people of Ireland should sell their children as what? And Turtle, your timer starts now. At least my 45-second timer is working. The questions are working, the timer's working, the triangle disappearing is working. I just can't get the multiple choice to work. Don't believe that. And that was the one I spent forever working on.
Chickens. Prostitutes.
The Turtle, Jonathan Swift, wrote in a 1729 satirical essay that the poor people of Ireland should sell their children as what? No answer from Turtle. Turtle? Timer went off. Sorry, Turtle. Got you again. All right, Fatality. That means you can steal it.
Drops a count on Tiffany.
That means you can steal this, Fatality. Your choices are: did he suggest they sell it? Did he suggest he sells their children as food, as spouses, or workers? So, Fatality. Jonathan Swift wrote in a 1729 satirical essay that the poor people of Ireland should sell their children as what? Did he suggest as they sell them as food, spouses, or workers? Food, spouses, or workers?
Filled with joy from the weight of your mother. Spouses.
No, it is not spouses. All right, Turtle. Did Jonathan Swift suggest that the poor people of Ireland sell their food as food or sell their children as workers? So if you get this, Turtle, you've tied it up.
Workers.
No, he actually suggested in the 1729 article that the poor people of Ireland sell their children as food, which means Fatality takes that triangle and is in control of the board. Jonathan Swift's articles basically said, sell your children as food. All right, that means Fatality controls it. So Fatality, we have number 3, number 7, and number 10. You cannot win it on this question. But you can put Turtle in a world of trouble. Question number 3. Following his successes in various revolutions in South America, what nickname was given to Simon Bolivar? Following his successes in various revolutions in South America, what nickname was given to Simon Bolivar? And your timer starts now.
The murderous mule.
Why is my timer not going?
Liberator.
Correct. He was known as the Liberator, which means Turtle can wrap it up if he picks the right number and gets the question right. I mean, Fatality can wrap it up. Fatality, we have number 7 and number 10. Which one would you like?
7.
Number 7. So if you get this, you win the game. If not, Turtle can steal it. In Richard Strauss's
I was so close.
Thus Spake Zarathustra, sorry, I keep doing that. In Richard Strauss's Thus Spake Zarathustra, what instrument is used to play the rising theme in the opening of that composition? In Richard Strauss's Thus Spake Zarathustra, what instrument is used to play the rising theme in the opening of that composition? And your timer starts now. So again, you can play it by giving me an answer, or you can pass it to Turtle. In Richard Strauss's Thus Spake Zarathustra, what instrument is used to play the rising theme in the opening of that composition?
Eye of the Tiger, LOL.
Timer's running out. Piccolo. We just got to guess him. Let's see. Was it Piccolo? Like I said, I can't pull up the... Where's the question? Dang it. No, it was not the Piccolo. All right, Turtle, that means you can steal this one. I don't think it's going to pull up. No, it's not going to pull up the multiple choice options. All right, Turtle. Your choices are the clarinet, the flute, or the trumpet. The clarinet, the flute, or the trumpet. And Richard Strauss's Thus Spake Zarathustra. What instrument is used to play the rising theme in the opening of that composition? Is it the clarinet, the flute, or the trumpet?
Trumpet.
Correct. It was indeed the trumpet. I think it's one of the few classical pieces where the trumpet is used to play the opening, which means Turtle steals that one. And we have a 3-2 game. All right, Turtle. We have the same thing we had with Emery's and Chris. We got one question left. And give me 1 minute. How the hell did you do that? There we go. If you get this right, we have a tie, and you guys have a one-question tiebreaker. So
just
here
like the
is
Ric Flair theme.
Here is your question. Irish-born, French-educated Brigadier General Thomas Conway was said to be the leader of the Conway Cabal, who were a group who tried to usurp control of military force from which leader? Irish-born, French-educated Brigadier General Thomas Conway was said to be the leader of the Conway Cabal, who were trying to usurp control of a military force from which leader? And your timer starts now. So again, if you get this right, you capture the triangle. We are at a tie, and you guys face off in a one-question tiebreaker. If you miss it, or you could pass it and hope fatality misses it. Irish-born, French-educated Brigadier General Thomas Conway was said to be the leader of the Conway Cabal, who tried to usurp control of military force from which leader? And no answer before the buzzer goes off. All right, fatality. I'm going to give you the multiple choice questions. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, Turtle is still in this for at least one more choice. The choices are: did he try to usurp control from George Washington? Did he try to usurp military control from Napoleon? Or Mexican President Maximilian? So fatality, those are your three choices. Did he try to usurp control from George Washington, Napoleon, or Mexican President Maximilian I? So again, if Fatality makes the right choice, he wins the game. If not, Turtle gets to try
George
to choose.
Washington.
And Irish-born, French-educated British General Thomas Conway did try indeed to take the Continental Army from General George Washington, which means, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 has been completed without a tiebreaker, as Fatality takes it 4-2. Very nicely done, guys. Which means our final matchup will be between Fatality and Chris. So you two guys are playing for the Iron Man figure. So that's what we are playing for, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done, Fatality.
Bring it, Fatality. Yay. Good job, Turtle.
Those were both closer than when I was doing this in practice that I thought they were going to turn out to be. All right. As Chris took round 1, he is heads. Fatality took round 2, he is tails. The man who will be starting
will love the Iron Man.
round 3 will be Chris. And it came up heads. Chris, you will be in control of the board in a minute. Ow, my knee. My knee just popped. Ow. All right, give me 1 minute. I'm going to find my adult beverage, sort of. That was my knee. Oh, that was painful. All right, Chris, you will have first choice as soon as I get my pointy stick back. And we are going to start. Oh, let's see, what number am I going to start with? I'm going to start with question number 9. All right, Chris, here's your question. What is the term that is taken for the Latin word for humpback that describes when the moon is more than half full, but not completely full? Give me 1 minute while I do one more thing while I'm at this. Shrink this down for a second, because
Gibbous.
for a minute. Bear with me 1 minute. I'm just doing a little something on my end. It is indeed the gibbous moon. The gibbous moon is the one when it is more than half but not completely full. Which means, Chris, you have taken the first question and you have control of the board still. What number would you like us to try next?
Five.
Number 5. Here's the question. It might be obvious that a cube has 6 sides. Can you tell me how many segment edges that same cube has? It might be obvious that a cube has 6 sides. But can you tell me how many segment edges that same cube has? And your timer starts now.
One, two.
Ow, that hurt. Correct. A cube has 6 sides and 12 segment edges. All right, Chris, where would you like to go next? Yeah. At least, like I said, at least I know the timer works. I just have to fix it.
I'll take 2.
Number 2. All right, here is the question. If the President or Vice President of the United States is to resign, to which individual must those resignation letters be delivered? If the President or Vice President of the United States is to resign, to which individual must those resignation letters be delivered? And the timer starts now.
Speaker of the House.
No, it is not the Speaker of the House. All right, Fatality, that means you can steal this. Here are your choices. Let me go pull up what I have written down here just to make sure I don't have any screwball ones in here. All right. Fatality. If the President or Vice President of the United States is to resign, to what individual must those resignations be delivered? Must they be delivered to A? Yep, okay, that's what I thought. The President of the Senate. B, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Or C, the Secretary of State. If the President or Vice President of the United States is to resign, to what individual must those resignations be delivered? A, the President or President Pro Tem of the Senate. B, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Secretary of State.
Or the Secretary of State. Correct. It has to go to the Secretary of State. It has to physically be put in his hands. All right, Fatality is going to jump right into it with number 6.
Well, it's going to Game 6. The effing WSH won the game. Confused at Confusedo.
All right, Fatality, here is your question. After being exiled by France, John Knox went to Scotland and wrote a history of the Reformation in Scotland. And in the process, he became considered the founder of what? After being exiled by France, John Knox went to Scotland and wrote a history of the Reformation in Scotland. And in the process, he became the founder of what? And the timer starts now. After being exiled by France, John Knox went to Scotland and wrote a history of the Reformation in Scotland. And in the process, he became considered the founder of what?
Pass.
All right, he's passing this one over to you, Chris. So with that, you have 45 seconds from now, because you do not get the multiple choice.
So what was the prize for tonight?
The Iron Man figure, HBK.
Presbyterians.
That is correct. He became the founder of Presbyterianism. And with that, Chris takes a 2-0 lead. And Chris is in control of the board. I didn't like one of my choices, so I'm kind of glad you got that without me pulling them up. Because one of them actually said Luciferism. Luciferianism. I have no idea how I left that one on the board. I honestly don't. All right, number 3. All right, Chris, you have control. What compound is often referred to as the universal solvent? What compound is often referred to as the universal solvent? And your timer starts now. But yeah, this is the Iron Man prize that's going out tonight. And like I said, I can't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow I got money in my pocket, prize money from bowling that I'm going to spend on you guys. But
I got my first prize pack, but it was opened before I got it. Water.
It was already open? Correct, Chris. It is indeed water. They opened my package before it got to... Oh. Please tell me everything was in there. Please tell me everything was in there. Because I don't remember what was supposed to be in that one.
1-0.
Give me a minute, Chris. Yeah, because I don't even remember what was in yours. All right. And the worst part was I was talking.
I've opened it.
I was afraid I'm sending them bombs or something or whatever. All right, number 10. All right, Chris, here is your question. In The Great Gatsby, the narrator of the story is Nick Carraway. What is his family relation to the key female of the story, Daisy Buchanan? In The Great Gatsby.
They broke into.
Oh, you're kidding. In The Great Gatsby, the narrator of the story is Nick Carraway. What is his family relation to Daisy Buchanan? And the timer starts now. Which part did they break? That's my question. Which part did they actually break?
Cousin.
No, I can't take that. I cannot take cousin for the answer. All right, Fatality, it's your chance to recontrol the board. Okay.
The Poseidon figure.
It is not cousin. Is Nick Carraway in relation to Daisy? Is he her half brother, her nephew, or her second cousin? Nick Carraway in The Great Gatsby. Is he related to Daisy Buchanan as her half brother, her nephew, or her second cousin?
Second cousin.
Correct. It is indeed the second cousin. Nick is Daisy's second cousin. I couldn't take cousin as a legitimate answer because the book is very, very specific about that at some point. All right, Fatality, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? I can almost guess, but we shall see.
Seven.
Number 7. And here is the question. In Moby Dick, Ishmael survives a shipwreck by clinging onto what in the open sea? In Moby Dick, Ishmael survives a shipwreck by clinging onto what in the open sea? And you're now. I'd love to know why they opened it. That I would love to know. I've sent millions of... Have they opened your other
I'm not happy
ones?
with them too cause I real like that piece.
Have they opened any of the other ones I've sent you? All right, well, I know now to start wrapping all your stuff up in extra padding so they can't get to it. Oh, no answer from Fatality. Chris. Which means...
This is the first time for me.
This means you can take this one if you can choose the correct response from these three. Oh, Chris isn't even waiting. It was indeed a coffin. Ishmael survived a shipwreck by hanging onto a coffin at sea. And with that, Chris, you have taken it with the 4 triangle capture. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the slightly buggy, and I'm going to get it fixed, Battlestars game preview is Chris K42. Chris, which means congratulations, sir. The Iron Man figure is yours.
Chris won. I hope they don't open the next one. Great job, man.
I'm trying to think of what's in the next one. What was the one?
You too, Fatality.
That was extremely close for the first 2 rounds, and then Chris just runs away with it.
Great job.
Like I said, my goal is, because these are questions with multiple choice, just to warn you guys, my goal is to make these questions a little harder. Turtle had me worried for a while, because Turtle was running away on when he and Fatality matched up. The timer just got to him. Like I said, I think everything's going to be a 45-second question when I'm doing YouTube. I'm still thinking I'm going to do a test run on Twitch someday, and a test on Daily Motion. And it may be games we've already done, just so we don't reuse any questions. But Chris, the Iron Man figure is yours. And there is no bonus game on this. I thought I had one set up, but I don't. So we have to do this the old-fashioned way. The way that everybody hates. So give me 1 minute to get a trivia question set up or opened.
The ones with the comics books in it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one I just put out today, right? I think that's the one I just put out today. No, I already put that one out. Never mind, Billy. I thought I put that out. When did I put that out? Uh,
I gotta go. My sinuses is acting up. Have a good one, List Wits.
All right,
Great
Fatality.
job, Chris.
I'm trying to remember if I've sent that out yet. I'm hoping I did because I got a whole bunch of stuff canceled. I thought I'd sent them. All right.
I will let you know if they open this one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to remember if I sent that one out already or not. All right, bear with me. All right, Chris, I'm going to do this a little different for the vault. All right, I'm going to give you a series of clues for this, and you're automatically getting one number off the vault. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to describe an author or her pseudonym.
I don't even get why they opened the package.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to... I'll worry about that later. All right, Chris. I'm going to give you some information about an author, and I need either her name or her pseudonym. If you don't know on the first one, just tell me you'll pass. We'll go to the next one, and you tell me that whether or not you can get it there or pass, and so on and so forth. If you get it on this first clue, you're getting 4 numbers off the vault. All right, so here is the first clue about this author, and again, I need her name or her pseudonym. I will take either or. She is, and you're basically getting 1 minute per clue. So you got some time to think about it. Or 45 seconds per clue, sorry. As soon as I restart my timer. Alright, so don't worry about the screen. We're just using this for the timer part. Alright, so here is the first clue. As soon as I get back to it. Clue number 1. She's known for her writings of Shadows on the Grass, 7 Gothic Tales, and the Angelic Avengers. And I don't think my time, yeah, there goes my timer.
I'll talk to you after the show.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm trying to remember if I shipped the other package out, but I don't remember. Oh, nicely done on the very first clue, Chris. It was indeed Isaac Dinesen, or I would have taken Karen Blixen. I can get rid of that question. Now, cool. That one comes off the board. Which means with that, Chris, you're getting 4 numbers off the vault tonight. Very nicely done. So we're going to close that out. And We want to get the vault open. All right, Chris, you got it on the very first clue, which means you're getting 4 numbers
Nice one,
off the
Chris.
vault. So, would you like them all out of one row? Would you like me
Knock
to
off
split
one in
them
each
up?
row.
One off of each row. All right. With that, let's see. What do I have in sequence that's still available? We're going to take off the 8, the 7, the 6, and the 5. So let's stop the music real quick. We are looking for a 4-digit number for the vault tonight. Chris, what number will open the vault and double your prizes?
Zero, 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 zero. I have no clue.
Bubbles made a suggestion for you. She went with all zeros.
Which, unless he's being evil, he would not do that. Do you do a random number generator
I'll
too?
take 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 9 in the third, and 0 in the last row.
All right. Is the combination to our vault tonight
4290.
4290.
Oh.
Nope, there is not our vault combination yet, but
Hi, Bubbles.
Hi. Tonight I explored the cave of Forgotten Flesh. I toiled over the flames of want. I even battled a hellhound just to provide sustenance to the host tonight.
that's because she loves me. She won't admit it. So the vault remains closed for yet another night. But Chris, congratulations. Iron Man is yours this evening. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, normally I do the choices, but since we were talking about Captain America and Civil War, the two choices were either Iron Man or the Captain America shield, and I like the Iron Man better. We did the Battle Stars game tonight, HBK.
That was the bonus vault, HBK.
We did the Battle Stars tonight. Like I said, I'm trying. The more people I get in, the more likely I am to choose the bigger prizes to let you guys know. To give things out rather than make them the choices. But ladies and gentlemen, that is List Wits for tonight. I want to thank you guys for being with us. I hope you guys had as much fun as I always do giving this stuff away. Tomorrow, like I said, I am going to be out toy shopping for you guys.
Oh no.
What?
More stuff.
More stuff. Yeah, but all my stuff stays down here.
Yeah.
See?
Maybe.
What do you mean,
It
maybe?
eventually gets down here before it eventually gets out.
Yes, but it's still down here.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are Listwits. We are live from PlayStation and YouTube's only interactive game show network. Like I said, you can't win if you don't play, and I give all sorts of goodies away. Marvel, little die-cast vehicles, large die-cast vehicles.
Bubbles
Thundercats,
wait
Star
until they
Wars.
sing fan tell you what happened to me.
Oh, what happened to him?
His package got opened into by the Canadian Postal Service.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they broke one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with them. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up here. She's been slaving over the hearth for me tonight. We will be back on Tuesday with another list. And then we will be back next Saturday with more giveaways. Please make sure to follow the Instagram account for the Saint Fan so you guys can see all the prizes that are going out. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man?
You know, the Canadian border reminds me of a story that happened to my parents.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. We're going to wish you guys a good night. Always remember, use the gray cells. It's the best thing you can do other than doing the physical workouts. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. Until then.
Night-night.
Text to speech unavailable here.